Hello everyone. Today we will discuss to you the first activity entitled Venn Diagram. But before that, let me read to you first the instruction. So use the diagram below to compare the three main theories of sociology: the functional, conflict, and symbolic, in the context of education. So this may be presented by pair. So together with me, my partner is Miss Cristal May Estores. So let me start with the functionalism. So the functionalism, it helps maintain social stability by preparing individuals for their roles in the society. So functionalist views that schools are necessary institutions that teach students the skills, values, and knowledge required for the workforce. They believe that education promotes social cohesion by instilling shared cultural values. Like for example, um, the school teach discipline, hard work, and respect for the authority. So by that, students would create a productive citizenship.
Functionalism and conflict theory recognize that education assigns individuals to different roles in society, but while functionalism sees it is necessary, conflict theory argues it is unfair.
So next is the conflict. So education reinforces inequality and benefits the powerful. So the conflict theorists argue that schools do not provide equal opportunities but instead perpetuate class divisions. The wealthy and privileged get access to better education, while the marginalized group face barriers. Like, for example, private schools offer better resources and it leads to greater success for wealthy students, while the underfunded public schools they struggle. So that's the conflict we're trying to interpret.
In functionalism and symbolic interactionism, this acknowledge that education transmits cultural values, but symbolic interactionism more focus on individuals' experiences.
Next is the symbolic interactionism. So, education shapes identity and meaning through everyday interactions. So, this perspective focuses on micro level interactions such as teachers' expectations, student labels, and classroom behavior. It highlights how individuals' experiences within the education system affect self perception and future opportunities. Like, for example, if a teacher would label as gifted, may develop confidence and excel, while a student labeled as a troublemaker, of course, they may struggle academically.
In conflict theory and symbolic interactionism, both critique how school reinforce inequality. In conflict theory, it is a systematic level, while in symbolic interactionism, it is at personal level. Functionalist theory, conflict theory, and symbolic interactionism agree that education shapes individuals and society. Through they differ in their perspective on how this happens. These three theories recognize that education plays a significant role in shaping society and individuals' behavior, from functionalism and conflict theory that focus on larger societal structures, while symbolic interactionism examines individual experiences within those structures. Each theory addresses how education affects individuals, either by promoting social order, from functionalism, maintaining inequality, from conflict theory, or influencing individual self concept from symbolic interactionism.